Alright, BLG versus T1. Repeat of a matchup from last MSI. Could have been our potential world finals as well. We ended up getting denied that. Let's see what happened. BLG bans Azir, Orianna, Ashe. After seeing the series against G2, they've just decided to ban out Faker's champ pool entirely. T1 will ban out the Vi Ahri from Shonen Knight and Nautilus. Makes sense. BLG will first pick Kalista. Responded by Senna TK, because Nautilus is banned. Decided to not go for Senna Ornn. Carrier's Ornn did not look too amazing, so sure. Renato response for Kalista, so we're just going to get two standard power pick bot lane combos and the Talia blind. Corki response from T1. BLG should be feeling pretty happy with that one. Now here's a disclaimer. I know that BLG won 3-1. I don't know which game they won, so going into this without knowing who wins this game specifically. Jarvan ban against Shun makes sense. Twisted Fate ban against Zeus. Probably not going to see a Vayne ban. I feel like Vayne has looked very underwhelming from all the teams who picked it so far. And Wukong ban against Shun. So Kindred's still up. Nidalee up, question mark. I mean, we're never going to see Nidalee Talia. And I mean, Kindred Talia is not the most inspiring mid-jungle either. And Xin Zhao ban. So what does T1 go here? They will push owner to last pick. Cassante blind. BLG plenty of counter picks. Bin could go Jax is up. Camille is up. Probably not going to see that though. Threat of lane swap potential. Wait, wouldn't you be fine with a lane swap if you're a BLG? Because you're into Senna TK? Maybe we will see a counter pick here. So we will see a counter pick. Alright. So I did actually call it. I do think this is the one spot where top lane counter pick is good. I would have preferred to see Bin on a Camille instead, but the Vayne definitely makes sense. I feel like if T1 lane swaps here, they'll be running into some problems. Because the Senna TK won't be able to push very quickly, whereas the Kalista Renato will go very, very fast. And a Viego last pick from owner, so they did need an attack damage jungler. Kind of near the end of the pool. Don't think Viego looks too amazing here. I think BLG should be very happy with what they have. Again, I still feel like there were better counter picks than Vayne. I think you could have gone Camille. I also think you could have hand Shoka Jax versus Cassante matchup. But either way, BLG looking pretty soft with what they have. Let's see how the game goes. No lane swaps coming out just yet. And there it is. You can see Guma moving up. So they are going to try to lane swap into the Vayne. I don't really like the angle. I mean, I understand that you want to get the Cassante out of the Vayne matchup, but Kalista Renata are just so much stronger in the solo lanes, especially since they get access to that bot turret. I'm just going to be a little bit of a nuisance to owner. Same thing with Bin, even pressing Ghost. I mean, like Guma and Carry are gonna push so slow, even with Demolish. We'll see how much Elkin On can get done onto this turret. Bin's even coming down. I don't like this too much. I feel like getting advantages in bot lane is pretty nice, but Carrier are gonna TP down, make it a 3v4. Carrier needed to flash out. In response, On also flashed out. But at the end of the day, we're going to see Bin and Zeus in the same lane. Zeus probably gonna TP top here. Again, I just don't like it. I feel like if you're BLG, you're happy to swap like this. Although it looks like they're not happy to swap like this. They're trying to run Elkin On down the bot lane. So they really want the Vayne into Cassante. I mean, like, this is fine too, right? Kalista Renata get pushed into Senna TK. Oh, Knight with a solo kill. Okay, let's see what happened there. But yeah, BLG gets 3 pushing lanes kind of regardless. So they're pretty happy. That's why I think BLG had the better draft. So Faker just gets his W cancelled and dies. That was pretty dry. Nothing too crazy about that. Faker even flashed. So a huge advantage for Knight. Yeah, so lane swap or not, BLG's pretty happy. We should see Shun be able to have his pick of the litter for objectives. Yeah, Faker kind of panic flashed a little bit. That's the GOAT right there. Elk playing aggressively. Shun is down here. Knight is down here as well, so Guma's just gonna die instantly. Carrier gets pushed back, can't W out, also dies. BLG really big early lead, just taking advantage of all of the prio they have across the map. Don't need to see the replay. Oh my gosh, Faker's caught again in the picture-in-picture. This time it's on coming in from top side. Just no vision for Faker, dies again. Maybe potentially BLG have found something. Get Faker off of Azir and Orianna, and maybe he's just not as good. We'll see if they try to abuse that angle for the rest of the series. I would not be surprised to see Azir and Orianna bans for the rest of, honestly, the entire tournament. T1 might have Azir and Orianna banned against them forever. On flashing in, Elk flashing over TK. Nice 2v2 kill. Probably no dive angle. TK's pretty hard to dive and no jungle attention. I actually didn't catch when T1 managed to pick up the dragon. It was probably after the bot play, if I had to guess. Everybody on BLG probably just reset, and T1 had tempo on the dragon. BLG did get the grubs though, as expected. Guma not stacking very well. Less than 30 souls at 10 minutes. Oh, Faker gets ulted. Is he just dead again? Oh, he is. Faker getting completely trounced right now by BLG's mid jungle. And Elk and Ana are also gapping Guma and Karya. This is brutal. That being said, Zeus is holding his own pretty well. Steel caps, door and shield, probably second wind. Gonna be pretty difficult for Vayne to do much there. Alright, let's see what happens here. Little sneak in from Owner. Karya just landing a W on Kalista, just straight up. Ult's not going to be able to save Elk at all. And so Elk kind of just making a positional mistake. Faker gets knocked back again. Faker's just not having a good time. Oh, Ongot dove as well. I mean, you're still feeling really happy if you're BLG. Good game save for them. Shun whiffing the ult a little bit. Gets the package out though. If BLG can slow play this, maybe they can still get the track. Oh! Wow, Karya is making Tom Kench W actually look like a reasonable ability. Let's see, Carrier. Just gonna press W. Just wow, Carrier just hits 2 people with Tom Kench W. That ability is not really a hittable ability. But they made it work. Mostly off the back of Shun just missing the Sejuani ult though, I must say. And now T1 with 2 dragons. Of course they're against 6 grubs, still down gold, but the later this game gets, the more you start to think, hey, we have Corki and Senna. We just win. Let's see, Carrier going for another play. Missed the tongue, so Bin's able to just ghost out. BLG gonna grab the Herald in the meantime. And Zeus gets caught out. They're gonna get the entire top turret here, don't even need to place the Herald. Faker playing for the bot turret in the meantime though, so even turret trades across the map. Oh. Sejuani ult lands that time. They could even push for top tier 2 if they wanted to. Not gonna go for it, just resetting. Probably want to put the Herald mid, I'm guessing. Yeah, everybody's booking it towards mid lane right now. Knight going top. At this point, they're probably gonna save the Herald for right before Dragon. No, they placed it. Okay, interesting. On is... Yeah, that is the average non-jungler driving the Herald right there. Bin should be fine here. On should be fine here. Oh, Tom Kench W lands again. Yeah, On's fine anyway. But Carrier's like the only person I've ever seen who made Kench W look like some form of reliable engage, because usually Wing on Tom Kench is like an instant miss. We'll see Dragon spawn in a minute. Oh, does Shun whiff the Sejuani ult again? Oh, he did. BLG might have trouble fighting this. Corki Rockets plus Senna heals, so I mean T1 definitely win the slow game. Nice shove from Knight though, gets Guma poked out, that's probably enough. Okay, so T1 were borderline gonna win that, but Knight stepping up big time. Played mid really well. And saving his team in these mid-game skirmishes a bit. Faker just completely abandoning the objective setup, TPing top to get more gold. They end up giving away the top tier 2. Unfortunately splitting the gold between Bin and On. You would have loved to see that solo on Bin. But then of course Zeus can just walk back up. See BLG clearing out vision around the Baron. Really fast Baron for BLG overall with Vayne Callista. See, probably not much gonna happen in the next bit with no dragon spawning. I mean, BLG, why did I say that? It's LPO, of course. Of course, BLG are going to look for picks and summoners in between objectives. That was just a word from On. Spots out owner in the bush. And with jungle dead, they're just going to start the Baron. It's just classic LPO. Let's see if we can burn a summoner. If they happen to screw up completely, then we just win the game instead. You know, we'll take it. So BLG now, 5k gold lead with Baron buff. Oh, actually, On had placed that word before. Flash Q from On just to make sure owner can't flash out. Well played. So let's see if BLG can get done with this Baron. Senna's up to 85 souls. Still a bit slow, but at least the pace is better. Looking for a pick on side here. Zeus ghosted. Been ghosted, ulted, flashed, got one. Oh my gosh, Bin is styling on them. Hold on, let's see this slowed down. So Zeus ghosting in. Bin starts by pressing ult. Presses ghost. Stuns Faker. Ooh, cancels an auto attack. Flashing gets another auto. Storm Razor movement speed. Plus fleet footwork. Dodging out on everything. And it takes flash from owner to take Bin down. And while that's happening, BLG's getting the dragon. They got mid tier 2. Pushing for mid tier 3. They're going to get that too. Well played from Bin. That's just Storm Razor plus fleet footwork right there. Wow, pushing for a mid inhibitor too. And the global red buff. BLG drew, or Bin drew so much pressure. I guess, yeah, now that I think about it, not much lockdown against the Vayne. Speaking of, that's just a 2-man ult from On. Just diving the turret, Bin doesn't die. Owner spotted out, BLG just pushing anyway. TP in from Zeus. Okay, this is the final play from T1 this game, probably. Let's see it. So Shun has no Q, that's a long cooldown, so he probably won't have it again. Zeus behind, Bin no TP. It's 4v4. Faker packaging in, Senna ult behind. Knight dies. Owner going in, double knock from Zeus. Oh! It was almost good. Kalista stopped Owner from getting the reset. And then Shun flashing forward, barely saved by the bailout. Oh, it was so close from T1. A little bit of an aggressive flash from Elk there. You know, he goes for those. But yeah, wow, T1 was surprisingly close to pulling that one out, actually. That's just 3 inhibitors. Okay, been playing some games with the Storm Razor and the Fleet Footwork. And I mean, like, the Baron is up. Triple inhib. Of course, BLG's just gonna fight anyway. Screw playing the map, we play for the fight. Knight TP's in. And at this point, it's just so hard. If not, ult hits too. Everybody's dead. BLG taking game 1. Take a look at game 2 here. Any draft adaptations coming out? BLG keeping the same plan. Ban Ashe. Ashe has been perma-banned against Carrier this tournament. And a 0 Orianna bans first pick Kalista. Same thing. Same thing for T1 as well. Vi Ahri bans with Nautilus. They're going to take away the Talia this time. Still going to grab Senna though. Probably just going to see Renata and mid pick. What does Knight go? Knight's Corki was never that inspiring, neither was his Asol. LeBlanc would be nice. LeBlanc can be tough in Natalia. Unfortunately, we probably won't see any Akali's, because that's tough in Natalia as well. We'll see if LeBlanc gets banned here. Maybe a potential Silas angle from Knight to match the Talia roams. Could also see a Galio come out. Apart from that, I don't exactly know what Knight would pick here. Maybe he just picks a standard mage. Nico ban, Twist of Fate ban. And a Vayne ban, so Zeus can't play that. Xin Zhao could be a Jax pickup for Shun. Knight's just gonna go Quirky. I'm not a big fan of Knight's Quirky. And Wukong from Shun, no Jax. Wukong from Shun, alright. I don't know. I actually don't like it from BLG this time. I mean, they still have pushing bot lane, but this time they don't have pushing top or mid, so it's tough for Wukong to play. And of course, T1 have way better scaling. Not a fan. I feel like Owner's gonna have his way early game here. We're gonna get standard lanes. Shun's skipping Raptors. Probably gonna wrap back to the Raptors, yeah. And then gonna go for bot scuttle, whereas Owner just doing a standard full clear. Shun tried to go for the top scuttle, a little bit slow. Probably wasn't expecting Owner to just do a raw full clear. Faker no mana here. Should be fine. Wukong without 6 is not very strong. Owner coming down, spotted on a ward. Just gonna go back to his Gromp. Because Owner is spotted down, Shun can invade, take the Raptors. Always nice for Wukong when you can get invades off. Getting to level 6 is so important. Double shove from Faker. Alright, doesn't actually do much, but flashy, I like it. Owner going to take the Void Grubs here. Let's see, Shun looking for a potential dive. On just lands the Q dry. We'll die for it. Carry with the knock up. Faker coming in. Let's see. Lands the shove on Elk. Well played from Faker. Overall good for T1. And they did that without jungle. So really good tempo wise for T1 as well. Alright, let's see. Owner gonna use the tempo to dive top. Let's see it. Flash from Zeus. Been trying to outplay it. Takes one with him. Gonna lose an entire wave though with no TP. It's rough for Bin. Feels really bad. Shun level 6. Could look for a dive here. Although Kench level 6 as well. It's hard. Owner gonna come in. No Shun is here. Carrier can't find anything. Okay, T1 big lead early game. All the objectives. Doing good work with their pushing lanes. Oh, Faker might be caught here. Decent flash out, but on lands the handshake. Decent ult for the disengage, so clean kill. T1 still with the objective lead. Maybe we'll see BLG try to contest some of these other objectives. Guma 32 souls at 10 minutes. I mean, it's tough in Nicholas to Renata to stack souls that well. Owner playing for 6 grubs. Shun trying to move up. Faker may be caught here. Ignite dropped from On. Faker misses the shove. On lands the handshake, but Faker can just walk it out. Knight is package. Gonna have to drop the grubs. We're gonna see 4-2. So yeah, BLG turning that mid pick into some more pressure, able to contest some more of the objectives. Faker couldn't quite get a plate, needed one more auto attack. Kanik Rookern from Bin. Decent item. I do think Hollow Radiance would have been a little bit better this game, but Kanik Rookern is fine. Let's see this next dragon. "20 seconds. BLG controls the space right now. Owner trying to force his way in. T1 can push their way in. And they'll be able to pick up the dragon. Whereas BLG are putting their pressure top lane, going to trade it for the Herald. So T1, 2 dragons and 4 grubs versus Herald and 2 grubs. Oh, shove lands onto Elk. Doesn't die, gets the flash out. But T1 just taking mid turret. I mean, you could just feel how much pressure Faker's putting right now. Talia rocks and shoves are constant. BLG has to be really careful. Ooh, dive potential here. Knight stunned, knocked up. Guma gonna get it, bailout not enough. Let's see, what did Elk do? Elk walks up, knocked up by Owner. So Owner getting 2 Qs off in the same fight. Dive successful, that's top turret. And BLG are being starved out here. Now they're behind in gold. We'll see the soul point fight. If there even is one. Let's see, BLG getting Tom Catch's flash. But that, oh wait, stuff is happening. What is happening here? Okay, Carry is looking to punish. Where was Faker? Faker just walks in. Misses the shove, but Guma gets double root. Ult onto 2, BLG blinking health bars. And T1 getting another turret. I mean, this should mean that T1 just get the dragon set up right. They're playing for resets, refresh their wards, spend their gold, push through mid, walk through. This should be easy dragon for T1. BLG don't want to give it up. They're TPing in with Package and Herald. Alright, let's see it. T1 are still walking in. All coming in from Faker. Let's slow it down. Oh, shove lands onto Knight. Knight's just dead, no package. No way for Owner to get in, but how does the fight go? It's a complete wipe for T1. And Baron is up. Oh, it's the 20-minute T1 Baron. It's the classic. How much do they get? They're gonna go for bot tier 2. Wave not in a good spot to play for top tier 2, but they might just go for bot tier 2, mid tier 3 potentially. But that's probably about it. I don't think they can take much more than that. Maybe they even just settle for the 1 turret and the lane pressure. Clear out all the camps, get a gold lead. T1 up by 7k at this point. Wow, they actually completely shifted their pressure over topside. They have 1 wave left to play for this top tier 2. Wall comes in, zones them off. Top tier 2. Big gold lead for T1. No punish for BLG. Here's the dragon setup. Infernal spawning in 10 minutes. BLG is 7.5k behind. I mean, barring Shun getting a miracle steal, there's nothing here, but even if Shun does manage to steal it and die... Yeah, there's the Callista ult out already. I mean, BLG are gonna try to fight it. Faker shoves in. Decent Ronaldo ult, Zeus in the middle of the team. Can't die. Shun, terrible ult. Quirky got a shutdown onto Owner. But I mean, that's it. T1 just run them down. Let's take a closer look at exactly what happens here, because there's a lot. Okay, Faker ults in. Owner ulting in the middle of everybody. Gets stunned. Zeus diving into everyone. Shun pressing W, ulting on the backline. Carrier just ults Faker. Nothing really happens. Shun will die. Owner in the middle of everybody dies as well. Zeus goes back in. Bailout from Shun. Can't do anything. Guma free hitting the entire time. Lands the root onto Bin. Decides to chase down Elk while Zeus kills Bin. Faker TP'd behind onto the bot wave. And Zeus finishes up Knight. BLG didn't play it terrible, but a little bit of a wallet gap. CT1 just going for Baron. Oh my gosh. Dude, BLG are trying, man. They keep on throwing hands on Get Rooted. Knight trying to get meaningful poke across, but it's just on a Tom Kench. Big auto attack from Guma. Completely chunked out on Faker diving in. Decent Renato ult. Shun gets 1 kill. Elk dies on the backside though. Zeus and Carrier just dove backline. Shun tried his best, but couldn't get Faker. And now Knight just caught out Carrier on Owner there. Fancy footwork. Doesn't matter. T1 will break into the base. They will grab the Baron. TPing bot. Zaki onto on. Zeus under half health. Needs to be careful a little bit. It's 2 inhibitors down. T1 sending their pressure top lane. Faker's already up there pushing the wave out. Gonna play for this top tier 3. BLG are probably gonna send it here. Knowing BLG, they're not just gonna let this happen. Although the Talia ult comes through, nothing they can do. Carrier goes in. Zeus goes in. Renato ult, not amazing. Wukong flash ult, not amazing either. BLG have no cooldowns left. Senna ult across the entire team. See Zeus flying in. There's the Q. Senna ult hits 4 people. Zeus gets eaten by Carrier. Misses the E onto Elk. Bailout's not enough. And that'll do it for game 2. Yeah, I was not a fan of BLG's draft that game. Super hard to navigate early game, really hard for Wukong to do much. Alright, game 3. Draft adaptations, same bans for BLG, same bans for T1. BLG on blue side, first picking Talia. Really making sure their private pick comes through. T1, again going with the Senna TK. Would BLG really first pick Nautilus though? I mean, I guess if Senna was up, they would first pick Senna, is what T1 thinks. Lucian Nami? Lucian Nami. T1 responding with the Twisted Fate. Technically a flex pick, 99% chance of going top lane. Lee Sin from Owner, dry into Talia, not good. And Bin's Jax into the Twisted Fate. Alright, T1 might have screwed themselves here a little bit. And Shun just gonna lock in the Maokai for some stability. Faker Vigar. I mean, Vigar doesn't get Prio against Talia. Man, T1's draft sucks. Losing bot, losing mid. technically they get shove on top, but it's pretty much a 50-50. Twisted Fate can't do that much. And their jungler has a lot more agency. And then, I mean, you just picked Lee Sin into Maokai Talia, Nami. How do you play? It's so rough for T1. Compositionally massacred. BLG gonna start off with a lane swap as well. Oh my gosh, Ben is just throwing hands. What the hell? Okay. Chill out, Ben. Is he just gonna go mid? Not gonna back up. Wow, yeah, Ben is just using the E to walk up and get an XP range. Pretty interesting. Gotta back off the turret completely though. Man, did you really want this lane swap as BLG? I mean, I guess it's fine. Send a TK, can't push very fast. Get Lucian Nami to their level 3 power spike. Ben should be fine here. Yeah, doesn't even do flash. Carry ended up TPing top to soak up some XP, but there's 4 people up there. Carry could get dove. They're looking for it. Ben 2-man stun. Gonna get dove as well. Almost took Zeus with him. So dives on both sides. Knight going to TP in. Bin running top. Elkin on. Can't really tell where they're running. I would imagine they would run mid, shove one wave, and then run bot. Let's take a look. Yep, Knight going back mid, Elk coming bot, and we're gonna get standard lanes. Oh, wow, aggressive dive. Shun going to flash W Guma into the shove from Knight. Guma is just dead. Owner not enough damage to make a return play. Faker's coming in. Cage could be decent. Cage lands onto Shun, doesn't have the damage though. And Faker even gets shoved back. Ultimate for Faker doesn't kill Elk. It's tragic. Alright, we should see BLG play standard lanes now. On's just gonna get the wave. What happened to On? Oh, greeting to stay for the wave. Really wanted the XP. It just dies. Oh, nope. They're sending Elk back top lane again. Interesting. So BLG doesn't want to play these lanes out for some reason. I feel like the lanes are fine for them. I don't know why they're swapping out of it so aggressively. I don't know what the logic is, because Jax is fine in Twisted Fate as well. In fact, if anything, you're just setting your Jax behind. And again, I don't know if I'm missing something. I'm not sure why T1 is matching the swap. I feel like the lane swap really favors T1, but traditional lanes are bad. See Faker, Maokai root into shove, and just dead. Knight's Talia looks really good. He's played it well in both games now. Just completely outclassing Faker whenever he gets it. Owner looking for a play. It's tough though. Oh, I'm tired. Nice calling from Elk. Really big chunk on carry. I should just be the dragon then. Looking for a dive onto Bin. Carry a TPing in for it. Response TP from Knight. Dive doesn't work. T1 managed to get the grubs. Overall good from BLG, I think. Knight looking for a pick onto Guma. Doesn't land the shove. Maybe a kill if it does. Keria did have ult still, though. Was a little bit out of range, but maybe would have been able to ult anyway. And they're looking for a pick onto Zeus here. Zeus will just ult out. So not much happening here. But again, comp just heavily favors BLG. Really hard for T1 to play this mid game. I mean, if they get to late game with Senna, then sure, fine, but how do you get there? Shun just gonna ult the mid turret. Playing for mid turret here. Shove actually lands onto Owner. His Knight was behind them, so Owner just dies. Mid turret down. That's just a replay. Dragon spawning in a minute. Let's see how Elk plays the next mid wave. Guma walking all the way back. Doesn't want none of that LPL Lucian smoke. BLG looks like they're happy to drop Dragonfire a little bit to play for this top turret. Guess neither team really valuing Cloud Soul that heavily, especially when there's no soul opportunity. Namiot lands on a 1, really good Talia wall. Shove lands back on Faker and needs to flash out. BLG playing aggressive, getting a lot of flashes. Those flashes won't be up for Baron. Yeah, I mean, neither team cares about Cloud Dragon at all. Dragons are 1-1, Cloud Soul. TP coming in from Keria, TP coming in from Knight, fighting over the blue buff. T1 gets it. BLG has intertracked the dragon, doesn't even bother to start it. Elk cleansing the cage. Man, BLG doesn't give a shit about this dragon, man. They're like, please, maybe we can gaslight T1 into thinking we do, and we can bait them into a fight, but we don't want this dragon, just fight us, please. And they're like, you know what, fine, we're here, we'll take the dragon, god damn it. Bin gonna TP top. Zeus maybe caught out here. Stunned. Oh, Bin managed to get out though. Did kind of cue the Senna W into 3 people, but it didn't really matter too much. Shun going in. Okay, a lot of stuff is happening right here. I'll slow it down. So game state wise, whoever wins this fight might get the Baron, but it has to be clean. If you only kill a couple of people, you won't be able to take it. Cage lands. Elk needs to flash out. Elk no calling because he used it on the dragon. BLG just forced out. But of course, T1 a little bit too low to start the Baron. Alright, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, Bin TP for that too. Okay. So not a super great angle from Bin. Wow, good calling onto Guma. I mean, might as well try, right? Not necessarily going to get anything for that, but just doing that, you just apply so much pressure, and maybe you get a summoner if you do that. This is how Lucian should be played. See, Elk just stepping forward. Malkael coming in from Shun. Shove lands on Kench. Kench dies. Zeus dies as well. Was eaten by Kench. Faker caught out. No flash, just gonna get stunned up and dies. Alright. I wonder if this is enough for BLG to do the Baron, although Elk is low, so they need to be careful. Oh, what happened? Okay, so BLG, because Elk was low, they decided to reset. And after the reset, T1 was like, alright, now's our moment, and they're going for the T1 Baron. Forced off of it, BLG gets back onto the map. Don't hate the angle from T1. Maybe you can get something. I mean, it's scary because against a slower team it just works. Maokai ult drops down, get another turret. I mean, this is just what it looks like for BLG, right? Every time you drop a Maokai ult, you can siege a turret. If the enemy team steps up and you land a shove on Talia, maybe it's good. If not, you just hit the turret and it's fine. Just slowly bleed out the turrets like that. That's how Maokai comps usually work. And they'll pick up the third dragon to get soul point. Alright, we have a play here. Talia ult coming down. Maokai ult coming in as well. Bin flashes, finds the stun onto Faker, will get the kill. Vargar looking really useful this game. Man, I feel like Faker just has a champion pool issue. Nothing for him to play. Maybe he could have played Hui this game. I think that would have been better. I didn't see if it was banned, but I would imagine not. Could have just gone Hui. Could have also gone Galio, would have been decent maybe. I don't know, it's tough. Bin TP's in, gets behind, kills 2. Let's see. Baron started. Owner gonna get rooted up, gets into the pit, too late. Just dies. TP in from Carrier. Carrier will just die. Faker will die as well. Guma will die. What, they just run it down and end then? Nope, they're gonna take their sweet time. Oh wait, I'm pressing the... Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. Okay, let's see, playing for the soul. Didn't get as much as I thought they would off of that. I would have thought they would have gotten like 2 inhibitors or something. Maybe the waves were in a bad spot. Alright, let's see. Elk setting up a trap. Aggressively dashing forward. Still is the Coling, still is GA. And he's fine. That's game 3. Let's see game 4. T1 is really struggling in draft. I like the first pick Talia from BLG. Good adaptation. Nothing for Faker to play if you do that. See BLG taking red side, and this time they will just straight up triple ban Faker. Faker cannot play anything. Let's see, so what does that leave up then? The Nautilus? So T1 will first pick it. Oh, they're going Callista, so they're not going to go for a Senna Nautilus angle. BLG could go for it. Do they go Senna Nautilus? Yes, they do. Alright. Let's see, Callista Nautilus versus... Or Callista Renata versus Senna Nautilus. Senna Nautilus has been probably like the most, in my opinion, the highest prio bot lane of the tournament. It's just we rarely see it because teams do everything possible to avoid it usually. But no real way for T1 to pick it up on blue side because you pick one, BLG will just pick a lane with the other one. We're gonna get a Tristana slam from BLG. That's aggressive. That is just Knight saying, Faker, you have nothing. A-Soul ban, Hui ban. Dude, what does Faker do? I mean, like, the most uninspiring, quirky angle ever, maybe? Nidalee from Shun. BLG are in the zone. There's the Faker Akali. And a blind Zac. Is Bin gonna pick Cassante into Zac? I mean, Jax is open. Alright, just Cassante into Zac. Interesting. I mean, I don't think that's good. I feel like you could have gone Jax, you could have gone Camille, Renekton even to pair with in Italy. Cassante doesn't really make sense to me. You just picked yourself a losing lane for 0. But other than that, I mean, like, you got Faker onto Akali. Knight should be absolutely chilling in that matchup. Shun should be chilling in the jungle. And you got Senna Nautilus. I mean, you are very happy as BLG. Oh, that's why they picked the Cassante. Yeah, that makes sense. Get the Senna Nautilus out of the Callisto Renata lane. And you just want Cassante in the 1v2 because Cassante's good at those. Okay, never mind. My bad, BLG. I get it now. It's good. Cassante's fine. Wow, Shun is being so greedy here, by the way. Okay, so usually when you get these lane swaps, what you'll see is Shun would like not start on his own. Wait a second. Both junglers are being so greedy here, by the way. Because usually what you would see is you would see double invade first. You would see Shun go into T1's top side and Owner going into BLG's bot side. But what you have is both junglers trying to be greedy fucks, because if Owner manages to take the wolves, right, then his logic is that he can then go and clear enemy top side or enemy bot side and then his bot side, and he'll be up a camp, right? Shun is over here thinking, if I can start on my own bot side and then invade their bot side, then my camp respawn timers will be faster and I'll be able to greed my way out to a CS late. So both junglers just going for like extremely turbo aggressive jungle paths for like... I mean, pretty much the way that it worked is that if one of the junglers had gone standard and the other one did the aggressive path, they would have gotten ahead. But because both junglers are going for the greedy path, neither one of them are going to end up with a real advantage, I don't think. Should just be 24 to 24. Carrier needs to flash out, though. Trade it for Bin's Ghost. Yeah, man, I don't know. I love jungle pathing. Jungle pathing is such a cool thing. So yeah, Shun's just gonna end up going for all of his camps. Oh, wait. Oh, Shun's crazy. So he just cleared his entire bot side knowing that Owner would give up his top side. And then Owner goes for the invade because he thinks there should be camps there. But Shun is just on the other side of the map and he cleared Raptor. See, Shun's gonna go in and take T1's blue and Gromp now and just have a massive lead. Oh, and then Owner's forced to try to dive the Cassante with teleport. And Nautilus just TP's in. And then you're gonna see Cassante TP top as Senna roams down. Where we'll pretend like the spear didn't hit. Fantastic pathing from Shun, man. That's... He's just completely in Owner's head. Absolute jungle gap. Yeah, look at that. 36 to 20. Owner a little bit faster on the map, but it'll be equalized at the end of the day because Shun's blue buff is spawning first. Almost got the kill on Zeus. Zeus had no passive, I don't believe. I feel like I remember seeing a Cell Division. I might just be like completely delusional. Yeah, look how much better the respawn timers are for Shun. Faker can't get anything. Owner needs to flash out. Dude, jungle gap. Oh. Yeah, Shen has full Sork boots. It's impossible for owner to play. Oh, this is so sad. Oh man, does owner really have to go for the dragon here? He's gonna be so far behind if he does that, because he's gonna get his topside invaded again. Oh my gosh, he is going for the... This is a horror for owner, by the way. Look at this, Shun's gonna go for the Gromp after this, I believe. He hears the dragon notification come down, he's gonna go for the Gromp. Let's see, there's top scuttle. Yep, there's the invade. Oh, he even goes for the wolves first. Jesus, Shun, you're so greedy. This is just a jungle kingdom. I mean, Shun had out-jungled owner completely by the 3-minute mark. And Zeus forced to back up again. You know what Shun reminds me of? This reminds me of 2020 Canyon. This is the type of shit Canyon was doing in his prime, by the way. It's just, it's such a pretty style to watch. And no way, Shun thought about invading the wolves again. Oh, dude, that guy's a psychopath. That's crazy. I mean, if he had gone for it, he would have gotten insta-punished. But it's the fact that he even entertained the idea is hilarious. Let's see, 6 grub spawned. They should know Shun is there. I mean, he never moved. Alright, so we get 3-3. Shun trying to invade the Raptors. And they'll be able to just take the dragon. And look at all the camps Shun has. Oh, nice deal from owner. Look at all the camps that Shun has to fall back on. Owner's got nothing. Shun has just maintained like a 4 to 5 camp lead this entire time. And Knight has 160 farm at 14 minutes. Okay. Alright, Chovy, I see you. And I mean, there's not much to call out here, right? If T1's not, like, they have 2 dragons, they split the grubs, but... I mean, their scaling is just so much worse. If T1 doesn't make something happen, then this game is just gonna slowly go in BLG's favor, and that's what's happening. It's just nothing. It's going on. T1 gonna grab the Herald. BLG posturing for it, not gonna get it. Mid turret is almost dead for BLG. Knight grabbing a Hex Drinker. Actually, wait, now that I think about it, Another champion that Faker could be playing in these games that would obviously not be like super optimal, but that we know Faker is good at would be Victor. I feel like if you're gonna get pushed off of the Orianna and the Azir, and you're gonna get Hui banned from you, then Victor's like a decent option. Plays kind of similarly. Would function better in these games than Akali, I would think. It's like, I really think that Faker should have played Hui instead of Corki in game 3. But when I think about like how Hui functions in the game, I mean, Victor essentially does the exact same thing. Maybe even gets prio a little bit easier. It's a bandage solution for sure, like it's not optimal, but could be an angle that T1 could think about. Let's see, Mountain Soul Point. Yeah, BLG need to fight for this one. Let's see it, Owner just got his ult taken out for free. Let's see it. So, Owner no ult, he feels really bad about that. Faker trying to one-shot Knight. Knight is the Hex Shrinker, he'll be fine. Owner finds the hook onto Guma. Senna ult layers on top, Guma just dies. Faker completely zoned out by K'Sante. Knight is unkillable with the Hex Drinker and the Senna heals. How can play? Happy to see BLG looking like this. This is a lot more how BLG looked domestically, in my opinion. They're playing a lot better around tempo and around mid jungle. Elk not having the greatest tournament so far, but it's also, I mean, he's still clearly one of the best ADCs at the tournament, one way or the other. Oh, what's going on here? Carry a flash Q. Shun flashes out. Faker gets the kill anyway. And that's it. Gonna get mid turf. Oh, wait, no, they're gonna continue to dive. Owner lands the W. Just ease in. Ends up dying, though. Late bailout from Carrier. Hey, you know what? T1 are trying to do something, but you know, it's difficult. Elk is stacking pretty slowly, but it feels like Senna's an inevitability this game. Knight 310 farm at 26 minutes. Goodness. That guy essentially has 3 items. And he's also simultaneously unkillable. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Ult on to Faker, spear lands, one shot. Oh my gosh, T1 is sending in the whole squad. TP'd in Zach. Everybody else is running in. Ben is TP, this is 5v4. It's no good. Yeah, T1 can't even do anything. Zeus just dies. That's their entire front line gone. Oh, Guma has to flash as well. That's Baron. Oh my gosh. Bin, what? Oh, just completely caught out, Guma. GG. Knight's gonna reset and then the game will end. Yeah, Lord Dom's Hex Drinker. Plus overheal. That guy has overhealed, by the way. I mean, like, they're trying. Zeus gonna fly in. Elk has an Edge of Night. Doesn't even matter. Hasn't even gotten it procced yet. Free hitting the entire time. Guma just dies. Edge of Night not even procced. Double knock from Bin. Edge of Night still not procced. Edge of Night still not procced. And they end the game. Alright, cool. Alright, so big takeaway from this series is that Faker's champion pool is a big issue for T1. Teams have figured out that he's good on Orianna and he's good on Azir and nothing else. So T1 really need to figure out a bandage solution for what Faker can actually play. In my head, I think Hui and Victor are probably your bandage solutions, but even then, it's still not great. And Talia, yeah, but I mean, like, every mid laner is trying to first pick Talia anyway. It's just getting banned or first picked in most of these games. Is Victor even viable right now? I mean, he's not, right? But I mean, Faker's Corki is not exactly the most impressive thing. I would rather see Faker's Victor than Faker's Corki, because clearly that's not the solution. And I mean, Faker's been having champion pool issues for honestly the last couple of years at this point. So we'll see if T1 can figure it out. I'm assuming Faker's Ahri is also probably fine, but the issue is that, like, you can pretty much never leave Ahri open because Cream, Knight, and Chovy are all Ahri specialists. So unless you're T1 and you're willing to literally first pick Ahri on blue side, then you're never going to see Ahri. Whereas on the flip side, yeah, Shun has arrived. That guy is terrifying. Knight played really well too. Everybody on BLG played well in that series. Glad to see them on form. Nothing else to say on that series.